Ever wondered why that nagging issue just won't vanish from your life? What if I told you this persistence isn't a curse, but a gift in disguise? Pema Chodron, a revolutionary Buddhist nun, proposes a mind-bending idea: our biggest challenges are actually our greatest teachers. Sounds crazy, right? But what if embracing this concept was your ticket to profound, lasting transformation? Buckle up for a journey that'll turn your world upside down, in the best way possible. Discover how accepting the unacceptable might just be your shortcut to inner peace and the personal growth you've always craved. Ladies, have you ever caught yourself wishing that pesky problem would just disappear? We've all been there. But what if each obstacle is actually a teacher in disguise? Pema Chodron introduces us to a game-changing idea: our difficulties are spiritual masters in potential. Imagine your life as a cosmic classroom. Every challenge that pops up is like a lesson on the blackboard, waiting to be deciphered. The question is, are we ready to grab the chalk and start solving the equation? Chodron invites us to look at our problems with fresh eyes, as if they were surprise packages from the universe. Now, hold your horses. We're not talking about hugging all your problems at once. The idea is to make room for gentle curiosity. Next time something bugs you, why not ask yourself, what's this trying to teach me? It's like being a detective in your own life, searching for clues to your personal growth. Think about that friend who always pushes your buttons. What if, instead of avoiding her, you saw her as a patience teacher? Or that work project keeping you up at night? It might be a hands-on lesson in resilience. Quite the perspective shift, isn't it? Chodron reminds us that life keeps serving up certain experiences until we get the message. It's like the universe is a persistent mom, dishing out the same veggie plate until we finally take a bite. The question is, how long will we push the plate away before giving it a chance? Deep acceptance doesn't mean liking everything. Far from it. It's more like opening the door to that noisy neighbor and saying, "Okay, what have you come to teach me today?" It might be uncomfortable at first, but who knows what interesting conversations might unfold. A simple practice Pema suggests is keeping a lesson journal. Each night, jot down one difficulty from your day and reflect, what skill is this helping me develop? You'll be amazed at the insights that can pop up. It's like having a personal spiritual coach, completely free of charge. Resistance often only amplifies suffering. It's like swimming against the current, exhausting and unproductive. Deep acceptance is like learning to float, allowing the current to take you to new places of self-discovery. Don't sweat it if you can't embrace all challenges at once. Start small. That grocery line that always irks you? Turn it into your patience laboratory. Who knows, you might discover a new superpower within. As we practice this openness to life's lessons, something magical begins to happen. Problems stop being scary monsters and become potential teachers. And who wouldn't want the whole universe as their personal mentor? After all, life's always ready to teach us, as long as we're willing to be attentive students. Ever noticed how sometimes it feels like we're on autopilot? Pema Chodron invites us to switch off that mode and tune into the here and now. It's like adjusting the focus on a camera. Suddenly, everything becomes sharper and more vibrant. Picture yourself as a curious observer of your own life. No judging, no critiquing, just noticing. That irritation with traffic? Observe how it manifests in your body. Anxiety before a presentation? Feel it without trying to change it. It's a fascinating exercise in self-discovery. Chodron suggests a simple 3-minute check-in practice. 3 times a day, pause and notice, what am I thinking? How does my body feel? What emotions am I experiencing? It's like taking an internal selfie, capturing the exact moment of your experience. Why not transform everyday tasks into mindfulness exercises? While doing the dishes, feel the water on your hands, smell the soap, notice the shine of clean plates. Your sink becomes a mindfulness oasis. Who knew pots and pans could be Zen masters? Being present doesn't mean being happy all the time. It's about fully experiencing each moment, whether pleasant or challenging. It's like watching a movie, you don't skip the sad scenes, right? Each one contributes to the complete story. Conscious breathing is a powerful tool. When you catch yourself lost in thought, anchor yourself in your breath. Count your inhales and exhales. It's your personal remote control to return to the present moment. Mindfulness practice can reveal surprising patterns. Maybe you'll notice you always get anxious before family dinners. Or that you smile more when you're in the garden. These are valuable clues about what nourishes or drains your energy. Don't worry if your mind wanders, that's normal. The trick is to notice when it happens and gently bring it back. It's like training a puppy with patience and kindness, it learns to stay close. As we cultivate presence, something incredible happens, we start responding to life instead of just reacting. It's like shifting from passenger to pilot on your own journey. Choices become clearer, decisions more aligned with who we truly are. The best part? Full presence is always available, anywhere, anytime. It's a superpower you already possess, it just needs activation. So, why not start right now? Take a deep breath, feel your feet on the ground, and dive into the present moment. Welcome to your life, exactly as it is right now. Who would have thought that heartbreak could be a portal to enlightenment, huh? Well, Pema Chodron presents us with a revolutionary idea: suffering isn't an obstacle, but a path to spiritual awakening. Sounds crazy, doesn't it? Think of your difficulties as a spiritual personal trainer. That romantic disappointment? An exercise in resilience. Frustration at work? A practical lesson in patience. Chodron invites us to see each challenge as an opportunity for growth, not as a punishment from the university. Consider this: when you face a tough situation, what happens? Usually, we want to run, right? But what if, instead, we took a step towards the discomfort? It's like diving into cold water, initially a shock, but then your body adapts and you even feel invigorated. A powerful practice is the inner hug. Next time you feel a difficult emotion, try embracing it. Tell yourself, hello, sadness, or anger, or fear. I see you. You can stay. It's surprising how this simple act of acknowledgement can transform the experience. Chodron suggests we view suffering as a compassion teacher. When we go through tough times, we become more sensitive to others' pain. It's like we get a special pair of glasses that allow us to see people's hearts. How about an experiment? Next time you're in an irritating queue or stuck in traffic, look around. Each person there is living their own story, with their own struggles. This realization can transform irritation into a deep human connection. The concept of letting go is fundamental in this journey. It's not about giving up, but loosening our grip on expectations. It's like holding sand in your hand: the tighter you squeeze, the more it slips away. By opening your hand, you can carry it more easily. A valuable tool is the gratitude journal with a twist. Besides listing good things, include a challenge of the day and write, "I'm thankful for this difficulty back." It's a powerful exercise that can reveal blessings in disguise. Chodron reminds us that spiritual awakening isn't a destination, but an ongoing journey. Each moment of awareness, each act of kindness towards yourself, is a step on this path. It's like tending a garden: every small care contributes to the overall beauty. And the best part? We don't need to wait for major catastrophes to grow. The small irritations of everyday life are perfect opportunities to practice. That gossipy colleague? A chance to exercise patience. The computer that crashes? An invitation to calm. Your daily life becomes your personal dojo of spiritual development. Ever imagined having a spiritual toolbox to deal with life's ups and downs? That's exactly what Pema Chodron offers us with her radical acceptance practices. Let's take a peek into this magical box, shall we? First, we have the crown jewel, Tonglen meditation. Sounds like exotic food, but it's a powerful compassion exercise. Take a deep breath. As you inhale, visualize yourself embracing pain, yours and others. As you exhale, send out light and healing. It's like giving a cosmic hug to your cell. Another valuable tool is the mindful pause. In stressful moments, take a 10-second break. Feel your feet on the ground, breathe deeply, and tell yourself, this moment is like this. It's a gentle way to accept the present without trying to change it immediately. Chodron suggests practicing the compassionate yes. When something challenging arises, try saying yes internally. It's not about agreeing with the situation, but acknowledging its existence. It's surprising how this simple act can dissolve resistance and open space for creative solutions. How about trying an acceptance diary? Every night, write down 3 things you accepted that day, even if they were difficult. It could be anything from accepting a mistake at work to a new wrinkle in the mirror. This exercise cultivates an attitude of welcoming life as it is. A powerful practice is the self-compassion bath. Imagine yourself enveloped in a golden light of unconditional love. Tell yourself, may I be kind to myself. May I accept myself as I am. It's like an emotional spa, rejuvenating your soul. Chodron introduces us to the concept of befriending, making friends with our difficult emotions. Next time you feel anger or fear, try welcoming this feeling as you would an old friend. Hello, anxiety. What have you come to teach me today? A simple but profound practice is the inner smile. Several times a day, pause and smile inwardly at your heart. It's a subtle gesture of self-care and acceptance that can brighten even the cloudiest days. The mirror exercise is quite a challenge. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, I accept you exactly as you are. No makeup, no filters. It's a revolutionary act of self-love in a world obsessed with perfection. Chodron invites us to practice radical gratitude. Thank not only for the good things, but also for the challenges. Thank you, overdue bill, for teaching me about financial responsibility. It's quite a change in perspective. Finally, we have the practice of not knowing. Cultivate the ability to say, I don't know, with curiosity and openness. It's liberating to admit we don't have all the answers. It opens space for new possibilities and learnings. After all, life is a great adventure of discovery, isn't it? Ever caught yourself thinking, wait, this problem again? Well, honey, you're not alone. Pema Chodron shows us that spiritual growth is more of a spiral than a straight line. Let's explore this cosmic dance, shall we? Imagine your spiritual journey as a TV series. Each season brings new challenges, but with recurring themes. That insecurity you thought you'd overcome? Surprise! It might make a special appearance in the next season of your life. Chodron teaches us that these returns aren't regressions, but opportunities for deepening. It's like revisiting your hometown after years away, you see things with fresh eyes. Each return to the same problem brings a new layer of understanding. A valuable exercise is the journey map. Take a large piece of paper and draw your life as a spiral path. Mark the points where certain themes repeated. You might notice fascinating patterns and realize how much you've grown with each turn. The onion analogy is perfect here. Each layer we peel brings us closer to the center. The tears? Well, they're part of the cleansing process. Your recurring challenges are just layers being removed, revealing your shining essence. Chodron suggests embracing the concept of beginner's mind. When an old problem resurfaces, approach it as if it were the first time. Ask yourself, what can I learn new here? It's surprising how this attitude can transform old patterns. A powerful practice is the P. Every time you notice a recurring theme in your life, write it down. But here's the magic, next to it, write a quality this pattern is helping you develop. Conflicts at work can become learning assertiveness. The concept of spiritual time is fascinating. While the clock marks hours, the spirit has its own rhythm. That lesson you thought you'd learn in a year? Well, it might take a decade. And that's okay. Wisdom has its own schedule. Chodron reminds us of the importance of compassion in the cyclical process. Be gentle with yourself. Treat yourself as you would a dear friend facing challenges. A little humor helps too. Laugh at your stumbles, it's a sign you're dancing with life. Finally, celebrate each turn of the spiral. Each return to an old theme is actually an invitation to a deeper understanding. You're not going in circles, you're climbing a mountain in zigzags. The view gets more breathtaking with each turn. What if the guru you've been searching for has been staring back at you in the mirror every morning? Pema Chodron invites us to an internal revolution, recognizing that each experience is a teacher and that true wisdom resides within us. Think of your life as a grand spiritual playground. Each obstacle is a piece of soul training equipment. That heated discussion with your partner? A lesson in compassionate communication. The challenging project at work? A workshop in resilience and creativity. A powerful exercise is creating your internal council of sages. Imagine a group of older, wiser versions of yourself. In moments of doubt, convene this mental meeting. You'll be surprised by the wisdom that emerges when you allow yourself to access your inner knowledge. Adopt the practice of the curious questioner. In any situation, especially challenging ones, ask yourself, what can I learn here? It's like having a magic flashlight that illuminates hidden lessons in every corner of your Chodron suggests keeping a wisdom file. Every time you overcome a challenge or have an insight, write it down. Over time, you'll create your own personal sacred book, full of golden nuggets of self-knowledge. Try the wise mirror ritual. Every morning, look into your eyes and say, what do you have to teach me today? It's a powerful way to tune into your inner wisdom right upon waking. The inner teacher meditation is a gem. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and visualize yourself sitting in front of a wiser version of you. What advice does she have to offer? What stories does she tell about her experiences? Adopt the mindset of each day, a lesson. Before bed, reflect, what was today's main lesson? It can be something profound or seemingly trivial. The important thing is recognizing that life is constantly teaching us. Chodron reminds us that embracing our inner master doesn't mean having all the answers. On the contrary, it's cultivating an attitude of openness and curiosity towards life. It's being willing to be an eternal learner in the great course of existence. Finally, celebrate your unique journey. No one else in the universe has exactly the same experiences as you. Your life is a treasure trove of wisdom waiting to be discovered. By seeing each moment as a teacher, you transform your existence into a sacred adventure of self-discovery and enlightenment. So, darling, how do you feel after this journey of self-discovery? Pema Chodron's words have a way of shaking up our perceptions, don't they? Now that you've uncovered the hidden treasure in every challenge, how about putting this knowledge into practice? Imagine how your life would be if, instead of running from problems, you embraced them as opportunities for growth. What challenging situation are you facing right now? How can you approach it with the eyes of a curious learner? Share in the comments a lesson that life is trying to teach you repeatedly. Your experience might be exactly what someone else needs to hear, to have their own aha moment. Are you ready to transform each obstacle into a springboard for personal growth? Remember, Pema's wisdom isn't just for reading, it's for living. It's about embracing every moment as a chance to grow and evolve. Think about it, what if the very thing that's bugging you right now is actually your ticket to becoming a stronger, wiser version of yourself? Pretty wild concept, huh? We'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment sharing one challenge you're facing and how you plan to approach it with Pema's teachings in mind. Your insight might just be the lightbulb moment someone else needs. Ready to dive deeper into this transformative journey? Don't miss out on our upcoming videos, packed with more mind-blowing wisdom and practical tips. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Trust me, your future self will thank you. Remember, ladies, life's not about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. So, are you ready to put on your spiritual dancing shoes and boogie with your challenges? The dance floor of life is waiting, and you've got the moves. Your journey to a more mindful, accepting, and vibrant life starts now. Let's make Pema proud and turn those lemons into the zestiest lemonade ever. Fired up by Pema Chodron's revolutionary ideas? Then you'll absolutely love our next video. Your frequency is trying to speak to you. Are you listening? Just as Pema teaches us to tune into life's lessons, this video will show you how to decode your own inner frequency. Imagine uncovering hidden messages in your daily challenges, guiding you straight to your life's purpose. Ready to crank up the volume on your spiritual antenna? Click on the video popping up now, and get ready for a frequency boost that'll rock your world. Don't miss this chance to sync up with your higher self. Your spiritual playlist is about to get a whole lot more exciting.